Hurry up, Larry.
Just finishing the groundwork. Now, this will wash off with no trouble. Water-soluble paints.
A perfect medium for the kindergarten artist.
Even so, there was a time when this would have fetched a tidy sum.
Not for me. The painting underneath had better be safe.
Perfectly safe and hidden from all eyes until you're ready to use it.
Good enough.
Now, let's talk about it.
Talk.
I'm taking a big risk. If they ever trace it back to me, I want to go away. Somewhere where I can paint.
Now, where in the world would that be?
I deserve a larger share.
Larry.
I wouldn't be part of this if I wasn't so desperate.
Just how desperate are you? Don't.
I want 10,000.
Don't scratch it. We'll talk.
I want it now. Tonight.
You'll have to wait with the rest of us after it's done.
Before.
You're not thinking.
Tonight or never.
Larry.
Lawrence Milland, no middle name, age 55. He'll get maybe an inch in the morning newspaper. He used to was in the late 30s, boy wonder of the art world. These days, strictly a nothing, couldn't cut it with the pop-op slop crowd. Bachelor, no relatives, nobody to cry for him. Anything on a knife?
Yeah, some blood and some paint.
Oh, I've got the landlady outside and one of the neighbors.
Bring him in.
Right. This is Lieutenant Hawk.
Listen, this is
Mrs.
gonna
Colson.
take long because I got a night job and I'm gonna be late. Just take it easy. You'll get out of here a lot faster, all right?
This is Mrs. Colson, the landlady. She lives downstairs, right under. And this is Mr. Castor. He lives on the same floor.
Kester. Billy Kester.
Kester.
I still can't believe it. Who would do such a terrible thing to Mr. Milland? He was such a gentleman. For an artist, I mean.
That's what we're trying to find out. Did either of you hear any noise up here tonight? Not me. I was out. I just came back to change my clothes.
I heard somebody. They were thrashing around and something fell. I thought the plaster was coming down.
What'd you do about it?
Nothing. Mr. Milland didn't like anyone prying into his affairs. Of course, I didn't know he was lying up here dead.
I suppose you were out at the time, huh?
Yeah.
Is that all right? Maybe. Did you ever see that before? Nope. You?
Mr. Milland used a knife in his work to sharpen pencils or something. I'm not positive that's the same one, but it looks like it.
Listen, do I have to hang around here? I'm going to get fired. No, you can go now. Tell the sergeant on your way out who you were with tonight and what you were doing.
Sure.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't know he could draw.
I've never seen this before. That isn't Mr. Milland's style at all. He didn't even sign it.
What do they think of Milland around the neighborhood?
Mr. Milland? Well, he wasn't the only artist in Gramercy Park, though there aren't as many as there used to be, but he wasn't a big success. He didn't always pay his bills, and he was behind in his rent. He should have painted like this all the time. At least you can tell what it is. A big hand.
All right,
come on, give me a hop on it.
Hold it, fellas. Just hold it. Will you wait until I get my orders? Oh, look, let the lieutenant through. Let the lieutenant through. Come on, fellas. Will you just let him through, huh? Look, fellas, just give us 1 minute, 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
3 hours I've been here.
What's it all about, Al?
Well, breaking and entering. I got a call into you just as soon as I got here.
Since when am I on the burglary detail?
Whoever broke in here didn't steal anything. They left something. A picture. There it is. Look familiar?
Yeah. Where's the one that was hanging up here?
Over there on the floor. Ever hear of a burglar who doesn't steal anything, just goes around leaving paintings?
How'd he get in?
To the assistant manager's office. Mr. Galen, this is Lieutenant Hawk.
Come in.
Galen?
Hello, Lieutenant. I put in a call to the gallery manager, but I can't seem to reach him.
Oh, he's on vacation in Canada.
Of all times for something like this to happen.
So how you got in?
Right through here.
The alarm went off, but he was too fast. In and out in a couple of minutes.
I live nearby, and I came right over when the police called. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Why'd he do it? I mean, the painting isn't even signed.
Anything familiar about the style of the painting? Maybe it's somebody you rejected one time.
No, but I can assure you it's nothing we'd be interested in.
Could be he's trying for page 1. Give the press a good kooky yarn and they eat it up like ice cream.
Maybe.
Maybe the artist will turn up the claimant after the story is out.
Better leave it hanging on the wall, huh?
This is not the sort of publicity the Hoffel Gallery goes after. I don't know what the manager's going to say.
You just tell him to talk to me, all right?
Whatever you say, Lieutenant.
I want you to go out and talk to the reporters and give them the full story, but you can reserve your opinion on that painting.
Right. Excuse me.
There's one artist that didn't bust in. He's dead. You know, if there's a connection, I just don't get it.
I don't either, Al. Almost time for the sun to come up. Past my bedtime.
These are not our usual patrons, officer, but I haven't seen anyone suspicious. Have you?
Not yet, Mr. Galen.
Excuse me, I have some business to take care of.
Of course.
Where is he? What's happened?
He'll be along. It takes him a while. He's an old man.
And what are you doing here?
I didn't want to miss out on the fun. So far, it's going beautifully, don't you think? I love this. Some burglars leave only fingerprints. This one left a picture of a left hand.
You took a big chance coming here, Carol. I don't like it.
Bad girl.
I just don't want anyone to see us together until this is over. I'm not in it for kicks.
Well, I am.
You don't mind if I get rich off this deal, do you?
Not at all. I'm very democratic.
Under Milan's rather simple abstract is an excellent copy of the painting that's going to do it for me.
Poor Larry.
But it has to be done right. Before we steal the original, we have to build this other thing up. And that is why we need the old man.
He'll be here. I told you, love.
I demand to see the manager. Where is the head mortician of this funeral parlor for the fine arts? Huh? Oh, so it's true. And they dare to let it be gaped and gawked at by any tourist off the street. Madam, will you remove yourself?
Hold it, mister.
I am completely within my rights. This is my property, and I have not given permission for its display at the awful Hoffel.
I think you'd better come along with me.
I will not be handled. This is my painting, and I'm taking it out of here now.
Sir?
Ah, the police. Good. I want you to arrest the manager of this so-called art gallery. I am the victim of a foul scheme to exploit my life's work. This is my painting.
Officer!
Are you by any chance the manager of this pastel sewer?
The assistant manager.
Then I hold you personally responsible for using my property as a come-on for this revolting freak show. I am Corbin Claybrooke.
Corbin Claybrooke? I thought he was dead.
You mean you know him?
I know of him. He's just practically the textbook symbol of Greenwich Village in the 20s. Wild parties, fights with art critics. A real maverick. Say, listen, he didn't even conform with the nonconformists. What does he do to make his daily bread? He's an outcast from a wealthy family. I suppose he outlived all the others. Here's that report on the art gallery bit.
They do what I ask?
Yeah, they confined the questioning to breaking and entering. He denied it. Naturally. He's got an alibi. And it covers most of last night, including the time of the murder. His address is on there. He lives in a loft in the Lower East Village.
Okay. See you later.
Right. Hey, wait a minute. I got something for you.
No, thanks. I already got one.
All we need now is a palm reader and we're in business, huh?
Right.
So you see, dear girl, I have you exactly where I wanted you. In a very nasty little trap. No way to wriggle out of it this time.
I could always move the bishop.
Yes, you could indeed. Checkmate in 2.
Or the rook.
Oh, no, more reporters. I won't see them. I refuse. Please tell them to go away.
Mr. Claybrooke does not want to be disturbed. If you're a reporter, cut out.
Well, I'm not a reporter. I came to return this.
It's all right, my dear. He must be from the police.
Come on in.
Thank you. Claybrooke?
Yes?
My name is Lieutenant Hawk. I understand you had some trouble at the Hoffel Gallery tonight.
I've always had trouble with art galleries. I despise them all. For the record, I also have an abiding hatred for museums and private collectors.
That doesn't leave very much, does it? How do you feel about your fellow artist?
Collectively?
Yeah.
I have no feeling. Years of exposure have inured me to their asininity. May I see that? That didn't come from the gallery. It's an entirely different period.
As a matter of fact, we found this in Lawrence Milan's studio. He was murdered last night.
So I've read. Won't you sit down?
No, thank you.
I knew Larry slightly. Never cared much for the man or his work. Both inadequate.
I take it you're not too upset about his death.
No, not at all. I've reached the age where death is very much a fact of life. However, if I had read that Larry was suffering from bladder trouble, it would touch me deeply.
He's only dead. What can you say?
Oh, this is my lovely alibi and model, Miss Carol Hawes.
I came here at 7 o'clock last night and played chess with Mr. Claybrooke until 3 in the morning. He never left my side.
You must be very fond of chess.
May I say how pleased I am to be regarded as a murder suspect? I wouldn't have believed there were any new experiences left to me. May I? It is mine.
Yes, I know it is. Did you give it to Milan?
Certainly not.
You sell it to him?
No.
Well, then how did he get it?
How indeed?
Mr. Claybrooke, don't you have some way of keeping track of what happens to your paintings once they leave here?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear, oh, dear. You have no idea how funny that is.
No, I don't. You want to let me in on the joke?
Will you please do the honors, my dear? Young man, I have never sold a painting in my life.
Well, you're home.
I'm disappointed. I thought you were going to grill me.
Some other time.
Why did you bring me home?
Because it was on my way.
Aren't you going to ask me even one little bitty question?
Would you give me a straight answer if I did?
Oh, that depends on the question. I'm really very talkative.
Hmm.
Tell you the story of my life. It's very exciting.
It's getting kind of late. It's almost daylight.
I thought only vampires were afraid of the sun. We can make it earlier tonight. I'll be at the same place if you want to take me home again.
We'll talk about it tonight. Who's he?
Let go.
Who's the guy?
Hawk.
Hawk. What do you want?
Nothing.
Does he know anything?
No.
He's smart.
Oh, is he?
I've been waiting here for hours.
I thought you were working tonight.
It was my night off.
Well, too bad you had to waste it.
Carol?
Billy, please.
Please?
Dee said we shouldn't meet. I'll tell him and he won't like it, Billy. Why don't you go home? You look terrible. Take some rest.
Hey, what do you think? You think it'll work, the plan?
It's already working. Haven't you read the papers?
Well, maybe it's enough. We shouldn't push our luck. Maybe we don't eat tonight.
Well, Dee thinks we need it. One more day on the front pages, and Claybrooke's hand will be as famous as Ben Gozier.
What if something goes wrong? What if Dee gets caught tonight?
Well, then there won't be a tomorrow night. That's what's really bugging you, isn't it? What if you get caught?
Carol? I don't want to be alone.
Well, I do.
Come on, doll baby. What's the big holdup? We gotta go.
Listen, if you don't quit hollering at me, you can go by yourself.
Ah, doll baby.
Shut up and zip. Oh, Byron, cut it out.
Guess what was hanging on the wall when I got there?
My painting with that vile assortment of moronic comic strips. How long am I to be victimized?
At least you didn't have your head bashed in. Hornbeck's got a fractured skull. I doubt if he'll even see morning.
That's hardly my fault.
You know, for someone who's never been in his apartment, you just gave me a pretty good description of his art collection.
I showed him a magazine spread of the collection in full color.
Mm-hmm. What time did you get here, Miss Hawes?
I've been here since 7.
Uh-huh. Playing chess, I guess, huh? Mm-hmm. How convenient.
Yes, isn't it? Of course, it could be a cover-up. Well, my Confederate runs around hanging original Claybrooks all over town.
That's an interesting theory. I'll take it up with the reporters outside.
Reporters here?
You're quite a celebrity.
No, please. I don't want to talk to them. I have nothing more to say. Make them leave me alone, Hawk. I can't face those hyenas.
Sorry.
I beg of you, help me.
Why don't you help me for a change?
Anything.
All right, tell me something. Why does an artist who paints nothing but his own left hand employ a model that looks like this?
I don't mind if you don't. Tell him.
Well, those of my friends that aren't dead are insufferable. I'm an old man. The nights are twice as long as the days are short. So I pay this child her modeling fee to keep me company. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, I would be quite alone. Quite dead.
I could have told you that if you'd asked me.
I felt privileged to view the Corbin Claybrooke paintings of front-page notoriety by special permission of the police department. I was overwhelmed by the artist's bleak integrity.
How about that? How about that?
Wait a minute, there's more. Culpepper, the art critic. His shattering use of shadowy flesh tones imbues his work with a harrowing humanity. I am eager to see more examples of this long-neglected master's stunning technique.
Well, he's in for a big surprise.
Well, don't you get it? There's your reason for all the publicity, to boost the price of the paintings.
Still doesn't explain the knife in Larry Milan's gut. That old man hates publicity. He'd like to be thought of as a forgotten genius. Why would anybody want to dig him up?
To make a killing on the paintings.
It's not big enough. There's a murder involved. And that girl's in on it somehow.
Is that a hunch?
No, it's arithmetic. You subtract 3 Corbin Claybrooke paintings, and the only answer you get is the girl.
Mr. Claybrooke. Mr. Claybrooke? Here, and it didn't go so well tonight.
Why? Because I had to hit a man? Wait till you see how the papers play that one up. You're not worried about tomorrow night?
No, I never worry in advance, Dee. Dee.
Carol, where are you?
Answer him.
Carol? Carol?
I'm here, Mr. Claybrooke.
Oh, I thought you'd gone. We haven't finished our game. What were you doing? Who's out there?
Nobody.
Well, I'm sure I heard 2 voices, and my hearing's very keen. Someone's hiding on the stairs.
There's no one out there, honestly.
Step aside, please. I'll see for myself.
No.
I want to know who's on the other side of that door.
Don't go out there.
You're concealing someone. I've every right to know who it is.
Then that finishes it. You're breaking the agreement.
What agreement?
You promised not to pry into my personal life.
Carol.
All right. Go on. Go ahead. Go out there. But if you do, I won't come back tomorrow night or ever again. I mean that.
I thought perhaps one of the reporters had come back. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Okay.
You won't leave me alone, will you?
Let's finish the game. It's your move.
Hawk, you just got a call from Claybrooke. He wouldn't say why, but he wants to see you right away.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
Incredible. Unthinkable.
Mr. Claybrooke, why don't you tell me what happened?
When you look at these paintings, Lieutenant, what do you see?
I see a hand, I see fingers, I see colors, that's all.
I see a lifetime. My own. It was nearly 40 years ago. I lived well, much too well. Bohemia, but on a lavish scale. I was accomplishing nothing. Painted exotic nudes for private collectors, trash, garbage. Would you like a drink?
Well, thank you.
Mind if I have it, one?
Help yourself.
Cheers. No, I'm not a boozer. That has never been my handicap. No, I've only suffered of one thing, the terrible fear that I was utterly lacking in talent. And then I made an astonishing discovery. The nuances of shape and color in this. For nearly 40 years, I have not used any other model. It's chronological, you see. I have painted my own autobiography in my hand. Here's where I began, the very first one. Firm flesh, a clean, youthful reach. Now here, a touch of infirmity, the process of aging. It's all here, on canvas. The years, the toll of the flesh. And today, I finished a new painting. The portrait of now. All my yesterdays have produced this shriveled, spotted claw, the left hand of an artist. And it's gone. The painting is gone.
Which painting is gone?
Today's painting. The very latest one. Why, Lieutenant? Why did they steal it from me?
Why? Don't you want to know who, or do you already know who?
I know nothing except that I have suffered a great loss.
How do you think she managed to get it out of here?
She?
The girl, Carol.
I don't believe it. It's impossible.
Who else would have an opportunity to smuggle a painting out of her?
She couldn't have taken it. I was with her all the time.
Were you? All the time?
It must have been taken earlier during the day.
Mr. Claybrooke, she could answer a lot of questions if you let me ask her some.
No.
You seem to be forgetting something. There's a murder involved here.
No. It wasn't Carol. You are mistaken, Lieutenant. I know that child. I couldn't get through the nights without her. Can't you see you are wrong suspecting her? Can't you see that? She's my link to the world, my lifeline.
Is this what they call a squad room?
Sometimes call that. Sit down.
Well, it needs jazzing up. I know a dreamy decorator who would love to tear this place apart.
That's nice. You having a good time?
Oh, more fun than a circus. I get my kicks riding around in police cars, having people on street corners think I'm a murderer.
You also get your kicks having people think you're involved in a killing?
I'm losing you.
Claybrooke had a painting stolen from his studio tonight. Do you know where it's at?
I've lost you.
Claybrooke had a painting taken from his studio tonight. Now, where is it?
I'm beginning to get a little bit bored.
All right, I'll try to jazz it up for you. A man named Larry Milan was knifed to death. Did you ever pose for him? Did you ever know him?
No, and no. Now, if you'll call one of your uniformed chauffeurs, I'd like to go home.
Sit down. Sit down. Claybrooke had 4 paintings taken. One turned up in an art gallery, one turned up in a private collection, and the third I found at Milan's studio. Now, do you know where the 4th one's at?
You're getting very desperate, aren't you?
If you don't start cooperating, you're going to find out how desperate I can be.
Oh, here it comes. A deal.
No deal. If you cooperate, the police might go easier on you, that's all. Especially if you know what's going to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's going to happen?
I think you do.
Lieutenant Hawk!
Just a minute.
Let go of me, Lieutenant.
You'll have to wait out here.
I must see him now.
Hey, wait a minute now, you. It's all right, Carter.
Carol, dear child, are you all right?
Yes.
Mr. Claybrooke, as long as you're here, would you like to prefer charges against...
I demand that you release this child at once. She has done nothing, and you have made a serious blunder.
He knows I didn't steal his paintings. I was never alone in the studio.
You know, when I was a young boy, I used to play checkers with my grandfather. He had a habit of every now and then sort of nodding off for a minute or two. I used to steal his kings then.
Your devious childhood doesn't concern me. I am nobody's grandfather, thank heaven.
It would only take a minute, and your painting would be gone.
At the risk of being archaic, balderdash.
You give me a better explanation, and I'll sit down and listen to you.
There is no need for an explanation. I was in error. The painting was not stolen.
What about the others?
I gave them away. There was no theft. There is no thief.
Wait a minute. There's a man dying, and another man is already dead. Now, somebody's using your paintings, and somebody's using you.
My dear, I have a taxi waiting. I'll take you home.
Good night, Lieutenant. It's been simply fantastic.
We only get one chance at it. Tomorrow, the museum sends the loan exhibition back to France. In the morning, when they find a well-publicized Claybrooke hanging with the old masters, they'll go out of their minds.
You hope.
I know. They'll be too busy trying to explain it to notice that one of the loan paintings has been replaced by an excellent copy.
Poor Larry.
They'll crate up the exhibit, send it home to Paris, and by the time they open it on the other side and find this ringer, we shall be safely away in Brazil. $500,000 cash on delivery.
Are you sure that rich South American won't back away from a hot painting?
Not this one. How else could he get a genuine Van Gogh? For which we shall trade this genuine Larry Milland.
Gee.
Hmm?
About Larry.
What about him?
Well, Huck asked me if I knew him or if I ever posed for him.
And you said no, of course. Well, didn't you, pet?
Yes, I did, but...
But what? It's a connection we don't want him to make. Look at me, Carol. Look at me! What went wrong?
There was a sketchbook
Where?
at Larry's studio. I forgot about it, to be honest. I'm sure Huck doesn't know anything about it.
If you have messed this up, I'll kill you.
Hawk. Well, put her through the burglary. Wait a minute, what'd you say her name was? Mrs. Colson, that's Milan's landlady. Put her on.
Lieutenant Hawk, I'm scared to death. There's somebody upstairs in Mr. Milan's studio. I'm all alone here. Mr. Kester's at work and the people downstairs are out. He's tearing the place apart. Please hurry.
I'm on my way. These are what he was after. Milan's sketchbooks.
Galen did that to you? The assistant manager of an art gallery? My, my.
Don't you want to know why I wanted them? It's a sketch of Carol. She's not only a liar, she's a thief. And she knew Milan.
Another very good sketch. Poor Larry was rather heavy-handed.
Don't you think it's a rather obvious connection? Carol and Galen, Carol and Milan, Carol and you?
Did you come here expecting to find her at my chessboard?
Mr. Claybrooke, are you going to tell me where she's at or not?
I haven't the remotest idea.
Anyway, shouldn't you be looking for Mr. Galen?
If I find her, I'll find Galen. They're in this together.
In what, for heaven's sake? Can't you call it a name?
Yes, I could call it larceny. And maybe I could call it murder. There's a lot of interesting sketches in these books.
Studies of Van Gogh. Or rather, Larry Milland in the manner of Vincent Van Gogh.
I take it Milan was good at copying.
I'd say it was Larry's only real talent. He enjoyed duplicating his betters. At one point, there wasn't a bar in the village that didn't have a Mona Lisa. Ah, the Pont d'Arles.
Why would he work so hard at making a copy of that Van Gogh?
You know, this particular painting happens to be in a loan exhibit. I believe tomorrow is the last day.
Then if they wanted to switch their copy for the original, they'd have to do it tonight. You've been a big help.
You won't let anything happen to Carol.
You should have thought of that. You let her walk out of my office.
She mustn't be hurt. Promise me.
Maybe too late for that.
Stakeout is complete. The men are going to hold their distance until you give the word.
You tell them not to stop anybody that try to go in?
Yeah. The only thing is, I don't understand how anybody's going to get into that museum without setting off the alarm system.
What if somebody shut it off from inside?
You mean the watchman? Who else? Now, someday all of this is going to make sense. What Claybrooke's screwy hand paintings have to do with stealing a Van Gogh?
Well, that's easy, my boy. Diversion. You see, Claybrooke is a natural for publicity. He's a bohemian artist who turned recluse. And his paintings are easy to remember because they all look alike.
And nobody broke into the Hoffel Gallery.
That's right.
Galen planted the painting himself.
That's right. The next painting turned up at Hornbeck's collection. And you know where the one after that is going to turn up?
The museum. Throw everybody off the track.
Well, we'll find out soon.
Now, wait a minute. What about the artist that was killed, Milan?
Well, that's something else we're going to have to find out about. Hawk.
Hawk, this is Noli. They just went into the museum. Do we move?
No, wait. I'm on my way.
Leave it off till we get out of here.
We got 8 minutes until the other watchman comes back from his rounds.
What are we waiting for?
Hang in here.
Hawk. Noli just called back. They got company. Corbin Claybrooke just rolled up in a taxi. He went inside the museum. What do they do now?
Nothing. Call him off.
But, Hawk, the thieves are in the museum. Our boys got him surrounded.
I said call him off. Tell him to keep away. I don't want that old man caught in the middle. I'll go in alone.
It's still very crooked, my dear. You're surprised I found the way in. Used to haunt art museums. Know every door and window.
What are you doing here?
I've come to save you from the police. Get you out of this mess. Never mind what you've done. We'll work it all out later. Come on, let's go.
I don't understand you. What about the police?
They know everything about Galen's plan to steal the Van Gogh. There's not a second to lose. Come.
Dee! We've got to get out of here. It's a trap. The police know everything.
You told him?
No, I didn't, Dee. Let's go.
He can't help you now. Come with me and I'll swear that you never left my side.
When we go, we're going out together.
Let them fend for themselves, the bloody fools.
Together!
Dee, I don't want to go to jail.
Better not leave any witnesses.
Don't, Dee!
Are you crazy? I shall bring another watchman here in a minute. Come on, we gotta finish this.
Forget it. Change of plans. Give me the original. He's going to take us out of here. Right, Mr. Claybrooke? Billy, see if the way's clear. Give me the light. Wait. Billy! Billy! See where he is.
He's gone. He ran away.
Notice how quiet it is. Like a tomb.
Shut up. This way.
Dee, I'm scared.
For good reason, dear girl. This madman is going to get us all killed.
If the police are out there, they'll hold their fire when they see you.
Will they? How do you know they won't think I'm one of the gang?
Go ahead.
I can't.
Come back here, Carol. Come back here!
Mr. Halen, you're quite alone.
You're going to get me out of here!
You'll have found that open door by now, don't you think?
The other way. Back through the galleries.
I'm much too old for this.
How are you taking Carol out of here?
To the basement, but I doubt if I can make it now.
Oh, you make it. You'll make it.
Don't you want to see that old man come out of here alive? You do what I tell you, otherwise he's not going to make it. All right?
Haste makes waste. A heart attack would spoil your exit. I said, move!
Watchman! God! Where are you?
Oh. Who's there? Who are you?
I need help.
What are you doing in here? What do you want?
Please help me. Where's the main light switch?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The way out there, is it?
Hey. Come on. You'll have to shoot me here. I can't go on. Come on. You're going to kill me anyway. The murder should come easy to you. After Larry Milan.
Yeah, he was like you. Stubborn and ridiculous. I didn't mean to kill him, that's the difference. Killing you will be a pleasure. After I'm out!
You all right?
Looks good up there.
Yeah, it does.
You know, this is the first time I've ever been hung in a museum.
It's a shame nobody's going to get to see it.
It's just what I was thinking. It is a pity.
Why don't we leave it up there?
Why don't we?